Wow, and a very good morning and welcome again to another late night broadcast. And a very good morning to those of you that are still awake. We take you through another late night broadcast today. But for now, share the broadcast as you join. And let's talk again the reason why Nigeria can never work. We're gonna tell you a little bit about my location, and this is London, and the time is exactly 2:32 a.m. and as you can see, this is Spitalfield Market. The market is currently closed, but I'll be telling you more in just about a few minutes. But let's show you what it looks like to have a system that is working. A lot of you live in Nigeria and you are already in denial. Share the broadcast. It's a late night broadcast, early hours of the morning here in London, and my job every now and then is to prove to those that say that Nigeria is working. You know, Nigeria is working, and yes, it's exactly 3 o'clock in Nigeria, and you can tell me whether you can have a system. I mean, the market is short, but again, this is one of the most biggest market when it comes to operation of the farmers. We will have to come back again some other time when the market is open. But what I'm going to be telling you today is to prove to millions and millions of Nigerians that think that one day you will wake up and Nigeria will be a country that you can dream of in the same situation like these. We've told you so many times that country will never work. It doesn't matter how much we pray. It doesn't matter how much you ask God, to fix the problem. God does not fix the problem. It is time now to think about the Yoruba nation, a nation that can give you opportunity and turn around your life. So what you're watching now is where millions of agricultural produce eventually end up. But because people live in denial, expecting that Nigeria, that they love so much, will look like London. A 2023 election should not take place in Nigeria. Nigeria is not a country, it's a zoo. Nigeria is a dream killer. And what you're watching right now is just so many parts of the world where things work. But because most people that believe that the reason why we do what we do is because we have a kind of hatred for Nigeria. It's not that. What we know is a country where millions of farmers cannot get their agricultural produce into the market, not to talk of getting their agricultural produce into the farm, from the farm. Let's take it one at a time. Some of you might ask, does it matter that if Nigeria works or not? But the problem is, if you have a country where the Fulani are in control, you are well educated, right? You understand that education is not what the Fulani are into. You are well educated, you have everything, but yet you want us to continue to live as a slave. You're a slave in Europe, you're a slave in America, you're a slave in Canada, you're a slave in Germany. You're a slave in almost every part of the world. You are more or less like a third-class citizen. But yet, you are still given the preference wherever we are living. But the question is, those living in Nigeria, and you think being in Nigeria, preference will not for you. You call yourself a Nigerian citizen. What is the government doing for you? What has the government done for you to even be proud of saying I'm a Nigerian? What has the government done for you? What is it that the government have given you that every day you wake up and you say, wow, the country is going to work? Why are you all in denial? Why are you deceiving yourself that the country will one day become something that you will be proud of? We are giving you so many reasons why you should not believe the politicians. We are telling you now that we have a better opportunity to break away from the country. And let me turn the camera around. I want truck 10 way. Most of them have traveled as far as Europe. Láti gbé oúnjẹ wá sí market yìí, but unfortunately today the market is not open. I could have been able to show you the inside and the operation of how this market operates every time. But one thing a lot of you don't understand is you are thinking that Nigeria will just one day become, a dream for you. Now, at these early hours of the morning, it does not matter whether you are living in the central London or you live in the suburb. Everything is designed to work. Everything is allowed to work. But the reason why Nigeria can never work is because we have the system that have been created by the Fulani that knows the game. They've locked every one of us into this intention that Nigeria will one day become a country where you'll be proud of. While you are working, babu they chop, right? So as I move, I'm not going to move away from here for now, but we will be moving later on, further down to some other areas. But what I wanted to look at is, now you have farmers in Nigeria that are working tirelessly day and night. Look at the moon. Look at the area. Have you ever thought that your farmers can have their produce all the way into Europe? It cannot happen because you have literally allowed the Fulani to continue to destroy so many generations that have been destroyed for donkey years. And yet some of us say, oh, we can manage it. Why some of you say, oh no, let us continue with Nigeria because Nigeria is a place that we should think of. My question to anyone this morning is, why should we continue with Nigeria? And as you can see, these must have traveled the length and breadth of some part of Europe to get here to deliver the produce, but probably maybe they are not aware that the market is not open today. So ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa ń sọ pé ẹ jẹ́ á ṣe sùúrù pẹ̀lú wọn, ẹ jẹ́ á ṣe sùúrù pẹ̀lú wọn. Èmi wá ń bi pé sùúrù wo ni ká ṣe pẹ̀lú Fulani? Because Fulani does not have any intention, to make Nigeria a better place for you. A Fulani does not have any intention than to continue to make their life of their own children, the lives of their own family, to be far better than you. So why must we keep one Nigeria? What is the essence of this one Nigeria that you're talking about? This is part of why we say, let us break away from Nigeria before Nigeria becomes, a big obstacle for millions of people. If we think that, we will keep Nigeria for a very long time, what a lot of you don't understand is, I've talked about this, this farm, this particular market so many times on our broadcast. But one thing you've got to understand is, if Nigeria was truly working with the total amount of crude oil that we have, with the total amount of natural resources that we have, we shouldn't be the #1 capital poverty of the world. We shouldn't be number 3 when it comes to the global terrorism index. Do you know what it means when your country that you call proud Nigeria is under number 3, below Afghanistan and Iraq as the most terrorized country in the world? So when people say, oh, you are trying to create a war in Nigeria, my question to me is, how many of you can travel now in Nigeria at these early hours of the morning and be proud to say you can move from your house, from wherever you are, and then you can safely move around without any thinking at the back of your mind whether your life is not at stake? So when we say that the country is not going to work, why then are you saying, and that is a night bus, right? It shows that every particular area also have bus system that works, that brings people in and out of the country, and that is bus N26. Night bus. This is the night bus. And as you can see there, it's probably empty because there's no one inside. Can you see that? Probably maybe 1 or 2 people. So now, our man say, Nigeria is not working, and some of you start attacking us. Some of you start asking, oh, but you live in Europe. Yeah, we know. That is why we are saying to you, let us end Nigeria peacefully. And if they believe that we are not going to end it peacefully, I listen very carefully, and I'm going to watch it again when our father was speaking yesterday on Oduduwa TV and the rest of the team. Let us warn them and tell the Fulani that this breed of generation, because we cannot allow the next generation to point finger at us. And that is why we must do everything possibly best within what we have now. And those of you at home always asking, oh, what can we do? There are so many things that we can do. There are so many things that we will prepare. But before we get to that stage, we are still doing what they call the engagement and the awareness to wake the minds of our people up, to tell them that, look, if you like, pray from now till Jesus is about to return. Nigeria can never work. Pray from now till Muhammad is about to return. Nigeria cannot work. Now, the question is, if this country that colonized us, right, is still having a big stake in that country, why must we, continue to say we want one Nigeria? Do you know that from January 1st next year, UK is now officially out of European Union? The same union that they set up, the same union that they started, now they are fed up of that system as well. They are not happy about it anymore. They want to stand on their own. They don't want to be part of EU. Do you know why? Because they want to control their own land and their resources. They are not interested whether it's going to be a big market as part of the European Union. So when people say we should keep one Nigeria for who? For Great Britain, for France, for Germany, for America? And yet you, as a Yoruba man, as a Yoruba woman, you will not ask her, are you not going to be a proud person when we have our own nation and independent resources? Resources ni, and as you can see, more trucks keep coming all the time. And I'll show you another one again. Can you see? They keep coming because the system is what makes it work. So these are trucks that are bringing in produce every now and then. And like I said, the market is not open today. We will come back again at some other point when the market is open. But if this market was open, let me give you the background of what this market is all about. It's called the Spitalfield market. It's a market that has been around for a very, very long time. Very, very long time. A lot of Nigerians come here. A lot of people come here to do their shopping and all kind of things, where they buy their produce and then they take it back, whether they are doing wedding or occasions or whatever they are doing. But now, Nigeria is going to work, Nigeria is a good place to live. But they are deceiving you because they know that the system can never work. They know that the system is not good for you. But they will tell you to become, they give you the impression. They tell you all kind of lies that country is going to work one day, but they are not going to bring back their children. They are not going to bring their family. They are not going to allow the same opportunity. You cannot get it in Nigeria. The same opportunity that so many of us have outside the country, you don't have any of it in that shithole country you call Nigeria. So why then are you telling us that Nigeria is going to work? How then are you deceiving people that Nigeria is going to work? So what are the reasons that we are saying now? We are telling you that it is better that we break away from Nigeria. It is better that we cut out from this country and this shithole that we call Nigeria. And then everybody can have peace of mind. But if people think that is not going to happen, we're not going to hold election. There's a lot of pressure on the government at the moment. The government knows that already. There's so many pressure from different angles. And it all depends on what you are looking at and the indexes. If the government thinks that, those that are telling them 90 days, the Biafra, the middle belt, the federal government cannot fight the whole region. It's possible. I don't care how many military, how many DSS, even how many countries is going to back them up. It's going to be nasty. It's as simple as that. But we can still do it peacefully, where everybody, go their own way. And if people say it's not going to happen, it's going to be nasty. It's going to be very, very nasty, and it's going to be bloody. I can assure you that. But instead of all that, we can sit down on the round table. We can decide to say, look, we have our borderline. Let us keep our resources and let us warn all those Yoruba politicians. To you, you think that what we are doing is a joke, especially those Yoruba politicians. You think that this is just like ranting on social media, but what you don't understand is there are so many thousands, millions of people that would do worse than what I am doing presently. But what they are doing is one benudake, one wo. But tebawa sọ pé ẹ ní gbọ́ ẹ̀yin Yoruba politician. Ṣẹ́rí ìtẹ̀wà lẹ́nu ẹ̀ nísìn ẹ jẹ́ dáadáa, eat it very well. Ṣẹ́rí omi tẹ́ ẹ̀ mu nísìn ẹ mú dáadáa. Gbogbo owó tẹ́ fẹ́ jí ẹ jí dáadáa. But ẹ bá wá rò pé a máa tẹ̀lé yín lọ sí 2023 election, ẹ máa wá campaign kan, ẹ rí nǹkan tá a máa ṣe fún gbogbo yín. Tẹ́ bá rò pé bóyá ẹ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀, wọ́n kàn ń pariwo lórí social media ni, kò sí nǹkan kan tá a máa ṣẹlẹ̀, àwa náà lóògùn, a ní kinní kan, gbogbo àjọ máa tátán ni. Ṣé rí gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa dàrú pátápátá. Gbogbo yín pátápátá látòkè délẹ̀, chairman ni o, councillor ni o, house of rep ni o, senator kan ni o. Every one of you, we've already got all your data, all your details. Every one of you, from point. What we are giving you the opportunity. We are telling you that we are not going with Nigeria anymore. If you want to go with Nigeria, go with them to the north. North. Our interest with the north. The north has collapsed and have damaged so many of us. So we are not interested in that. What we want is, we want to be out of Nigeria. We don't want to be part of Nigeria. We are not interested in Nigeria. But if you refuse and think that, they are just ranting, nothing is going to happen. Now, every now and then, I'm going to turn the camera around because I want you to see a system that is working. I guess that is one of an ambulance, right? This is an ambulance making its way. Láti lọ save me. Can you see that? They are making their way to go and save life. And the time now is exactly 2:48 a.m. where those people that they are going to save now are expecting them and they are happy that they will arrive safely. But the question is, so many of you are deceiving people at home. They are thinking that they come and rant. They are only ranting on the social media. We are ranting. We agree. We are ranting. You think it's going to be easy for me to come out in a very, very winter time and come and be ranting? That's what you think, Abi. You think that I will leave my house at these early hours of the morning and come here. You think I'm doing this, just to rant. Lójú yín, Abi, ẹ feel pé and rant. But intel le mo ní pé kíni nǹkan tí a fẹ́ ṣe gangan. That is what a lot of you don't understand. What is it that nǹkan tá fẹ́ ṣe? Ìta fẹ́ ṣe yẹn gangan lẹ mọ̀. Ẹ ń dúró de ìta fẹ́ ṣe. But à ń sọ fún yín nísìnyí pé àwa ò ní tẹ̀lé yín lọ fún 2023. Ṣé rí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jókòó sórí social media tẹ́ ń back one up, whether pastor, imam, I see some of the bloggers come say fún wọn sílẹ̀ owó ọtí pọ̀ tó. Sórí gbogbo ìtẹ́ ń sọ yẹn ẹ̀ ń sọ sápò ara yín ni. Gbogbo ìtẹ́ ń sọ yẹn ẹ̀ ń ṣe kí ni, ẹ̀ ń sọ sí àpò ara yín nítorí pé ẹ̀ mọ̀ tí a fẹ́ ṣe. Tẹ́ bá mọ̀ tá fẹ́ ṣe ni. Tẹ́ bá mọ̀ tá fẹ́ ṣe ni. Láti Kwara títí dé Ọ̀ṣun, títí dé Èkìtì, títí dé Ọ̀yọ́, títí dé Èkó, títí dé Ògùn state, títí dé gbogbo ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire. Tẹ́ bá mọ̀ tí ó wà ní ọkàn wa, tó wà ní ẹ̀mí wa tá fẹ́ ṣe, ẹ ti tètè máa yára kúrò láti sọ pé ẹ̀yin gan fẹ́ ṣe nínú Nàìjíríà mọ́. It is better now you start treating, how we want to exit Nigeria. But if you refuse and think, let's leave them, they will get tired. You think I'll get tired in a cold. I've left my home. It's freezing cold, but freezing cold. So you think I've left my house in a cold when I can sit down and then, do what I can do. I can do the same broadcast in my house. But I just want to prove to people again and again that we are giving them enough time to reflect. We are not, we are not saying that, people cannot reflect, people cannot change. But you cannot tell us that, let's wait till 2023 before you decide. All that is your own problem. But one thing we are waiting for is, we are waiting for you to indicate that you want to go for 2023 election. Andro deyin kí wọ́n sọ pé ẹ wá fẹ́ ṣe election. Bóyá ó tẹ̀ ṣe ó kàn jáde nínú paper pé èèyàn báyìí ó máa gbé gbá ìbò. Because for 20 years now, democracy has not worked in Nigeria. People don't have freedom of movement, not to talk of freedom of talking. Do you know that you cannot move freely in Nigeria anymore today? Millions and millions of people get killed. Do you know how many people have been killed from January up till now? Oh, because it does not affect your family. Abibeko, you, the politician I'm talking to. So you sit down comfortable. We have so many of our children at home who are lost in school for 9 months. You are not bothered. You are not concerned. You cannot tell the government, to do the right thing to make sure that the university goes back, and then the lecturers are paid. And some of you, the lecturers as well. Every one of you will have to be blamed as well. From the lecturer to the student to everybody that is still thinking about one Nigeria. Everybody will be affected. When that thing goes into what they call anarchy. Do you know what they call anarchy? There will not be school. Everything will be completely shut down. The whole system, it has been done before. Every part of the country will be shut down. Nothing is going to move. And that way, you will then understand where we are coming from. But we can do this peacefully. It can be done peacefully. There's so many options on the table. The option now is let them start discussing the amalgamation of that fucking shit old country called Nigeria. Let them start discussing that now. And those of you that think that, UK, this country, will be the one to break us apart, they are not interested to break Nigeria apart. Their interest is still in Nigeria. Their interest is still in Africa. They've kept Africa under the poverty line. But now we are saying that we understand, all these amalgamation, the 1914 amalgamation, all this fraudulent thing that they've done to us, all this damage that they've done to every one of us, including myself and those of you watching and those I'll be watching later, and millions of lives that keep dying every day for the shit hole that they've done since 1914. Lara, that is part of why we're still struggling. That is part of why we are still suffering. So many people might say, but you live in a very comfortable. Can you see that? Can you see him? At the early hours of the morning, can you see where is riding his bicycle? Let's take a bit of water. Once again, a very good morning and welcome to the broadcast. Tọ́ba rò péré là ń ṣe ẹ̀rí níta máa fojú yín rí ẹ̀rí wèrè ìyà ń já wọn yàn ẹ̀yin bá wa sọ pé fẹ́ lọ ṣe election ṣáà wá sọ fún yín pé a fẹ́ ṣe election ṣáà wá sọ fún yín pé a fẹ́ ṣe election. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to move slightly away from here. I'm going to go show you the bus. There's a bus garage right there. I'm going to walk towards that end. And very soon, there might be a bus coming. I'm going to pop on that bus, and then that will take me back onto the main road on the other side. But let's take a walk now, and let us show you. We're going to come back again here one day. We're going to come back here. This is what is called one of the biggest Europe market. It's called the New Spitalfield Market. But we come back again when it's in operation. They're closed today, but I'll come back again anytime I want to, and that's part of what I love to do. Sometimes I have so much energy. So I'm going to cross the road, so I'm facing the direction of vehicle that is coming. Iluoshi, 60 years of failure, 60 years of putting the lives of millions of Nigerians in abject poverty. And shit old politician will tell us, let us keep Nigeria. Kò ní dá fún gbogbo yín pátápátá, ẹ ní ṣoríire bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ pé ká lọ keep one Nigeria. So I was hoping if I fẹ́ keep one Nigeria. I will keep one Nigeria. I will keep one Nigeria. No, yín kó lọ di one Nigeria yẹn mú. Èèyàn máa le. Put every one of us, for 60 years, the military, they keep stealing all the money that is meant to be for the people. Stole all the money. And now people are suffering. People are dying, trying to get out of the country, dying into the sea, dying every part of the road. People are in pain every day. And you think, I am doing this as a joke in a very cold weather. You think it's a joke. Can you see my hand? Can you see? Freezing cold. Can you see? Blood is not running on it anymore. Egba. Now, look at this operation of this bus garage. As it is now, people are there, day in, day out. As you can see there, this is a bus garage. Now, this bus garage, these drivers that you're looking at, this bus station that you're looking at, let me turn my camera around. This bus garage, right? If the system was working in Nigeria. This is how it's meant to look like in every part of the state, whether in Ogun State, whether in the southeast, whether in the north. But what they've done is they've given that to MC Oluomo. MC Oluomo won't control gbogbo owó Èkó, and that replicate like that with the other platform like in Oyo State and the rest of that as well. Ìyà tá máa fi gbogbo yín jẹ pátápátá ní mọ̀ tó ń bọ̀. Now, you look at this bus garage. The question you should be asking yourself is, can we have a replica of this as it is of today in Nigeria? It can be done. But what they've done is, they give their cronies, you know how it is, paddy government. And yet, millions of lives, every day, people cannot have good jobs. People are riding Okada all over the place. When you get into that Okada as well, you eventually fall down from Okada, and then you go to the hospital, you are not being treated. So how can we continue with Nigeria like that? And then people will say, we have given them so much opportunity, 20 years, right? That is another bus. I'll probably have to get another one later on. I've missed that one, but there's so many times, I think another 30 minutes before I know another one will arrive again. But so, the question now is, if life is meant to have been good for Nigerians, things should have been done for that 20 years. But they purposely refused and put our people in abject poverty. Abject, do you know what that means? When people cannot have 3 square meal, when people cannot have anything to do, when people cannot have hope, everybody, everywhere is hopeless in Nigeria. And now, they think that, they can allow us to continue with one Nigeria. Whether it's the British that is still behind it, whether it's the Fulani, we are warning every one of them. What is about to hit is not going to be a joke. What I know is about to hit is not going to be a joke. You might say, well, it's all threat, nothing is going to happen. And look at that. Can you see all the police? Who knows? You can see there are 2 of them. There's a van, and there's another one behind. That shows the security level across the country. It does not matter whether you live in Southeast. It does not matter whether you live in Manchester. It is the same thing. Out of the, can you see? Can you see that? Can you see him? Right? Can you see? So safety, security, these are things that a lot of people are scared of. And when we say, oh, let us just stop this shit old country called Nigeria. Once again, this is a bus garage that is in operation 24/7. And come night, and come day. And to day, kò night. And to night, kò day. And that replicates in every sector. Teba Losi Hospital, we have thousands and thousands of people, working there. If you go to the bread factory, thousands and thousands. But go to Nigeria now. People are just praying in the church. They are praying in the mosque. Nothing is literally working. And we are saying enough is enough. Enough is enough. I'm going to take few calls. While I'm waiting, I want to show you that let me come out and check. Okay, let me do something. I'm going to tell you when the next bus is going to arrive. I've shown you, the buses. I will tell you when the next one will arrive at this particular bus stop, and we will be here together and we will monitor it, and I will prove to you again and again that the safety of this system that is working is what should have worked in Nigeria with the vast amount of resources that we have. So I'm going to pop up out of the broadcast. I'm going to come back in, and what I want to do is I want to show you how soon the next bus will arrive at this particular bus stop. I'm not sure whether this one sometimes they have the timing there, but I can check it on my phone. But it doesn't have the digital timing on the board. But it shows that the bus will get here. It will get here at some point. It does not matter how long it takes. The bus will eventually arrive at this bus stop. Now, when people say, let's look at it first. Let me see if I can see it here. N26. What time is it now? Between Sunday, so it will come in at every between 25 minutes. So what I'll do is let me pop out, and then when I come back, we start taking phone calls. The number is available there, but bear with me until I come back into the broadcast in just about a few minutes. now show you something. I've got the timing of the boss. I'm going to start taking calls now. So if you like to call the broadcast, the line is going to be open. Let me turn. I know it's very freezing cold, but let me show you. I've got the time of the boss. And now we will wait here and I will tell you that in 24 minutes, in exactly 24 minutes, boss Yamadebi by. Exactly 24 minutes, the boss will come here. Let me show you. I've done a screenshot on my other phone. Can you see that? Right at this bus stop, in 24 minutes from now, there will be a bus that will arrive here. It will pick me up. It will take me to where I want to go again. And then I will decide whether I want to go on Uber again or I want to go on another night bus. It is called night bus. It works 24/7. So when there's one that works on the daytime, there will be another one that works at, and you can see that I did that screenshot at exactly, as you can see, that screenshot I've done at exactly 3:03. So if you add that to 24 minutes, that means I should be expecting that bus to arrive here at about 3:30, just about that time. And the name of the bus I'll be expecting will be this one, N26, making his way to Trafalgar Square. Now, let's open the phone line. For those of you that would like to also, let's hear from you, because it's good to know, whether I am the one that is mad or whether it is that shit old country. The number is already pinned down. For those of you that are following us, it is +4475 94050 Let's hear from you. Let's get your own gauge, because a lot of time, I read comments. People say, "Oh, let's take it easy." Take it easy, but politician. You don't know that all these fucking politicians, politicians, most of them have houses. Building time, behind me, all those exclusive buildings. If you thought one rally senior, one rally for Ashawo, Alashawo, go on rally for Nibe. So when Owo take off it Tunduche, one Makowo Yawasi by Wakowo Yawasi Europe, Wakolos America. I'm sure you can not and womi, you are part of those that buy the houses for them. And let's support one. But what we are saying is all that we end. Nigeria time bad Lord, continue. Shari, and to ere lon se, e lo so fun won pe ele ti koja ere into an le nisin. I told you, we are ready to take all the risk to one in way. We are ready to take it. And it's not me. You are probably just seeing me every day, but you don't know the thousands of people I'm grooming up every blessed day. I'm building one up every blessed day. Thousands across the length and breadth of the country. What makes damage? Let's go with the first caller, and this caller is calling from London. Please speak very up so that people can hear you. Hello, good morning, caller. Okay, I can't hear you. If you are told you got to. I know it's very late. About multi background, come out to Boeing.
Hello, Koiki. Good morning.
Okay, you need to mute the background one so that there's no interference, please.
Yeah, I just did. Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Prince Adebayo Ibanjo. First and foremost, I want to commend you for a great job you're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to say this. Like you said, religion, the pastoral sector is a very great problem. I am also a worker in the Christendom, and recently I challenged one of my senior colleagues. I just posted it on your wall. And back home, due to bad road, bad system of government, you see when people buy just common, fairly used cars, they quickly rush to church and say they want to do Thanksgiving. So there is a mentality of winch aunts already indoctrinated in the mind of people. You understand?
Yeah.
To make them feel like you must dedicate the car. Already is a fairly used car. And one car to want to do budget already. Can you understand the mentality, sir? I understand the
Agboye, Mogboye.
But need be by tower. I'm a near see moto, there be Obama for. No, Nigeria.
Ben.
I understand, sir.
Yeah.
So now, moto, last,
Akokolo dedicated.
China, Germany. You understand?
Agboye.
So Taban saw òṣìṣẹ́ olúwa náà lèmi náà bọ́tà máa sọ nínú wọn like wọn fẹ́ gbọ́rú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn Prince Adébáyọ̀ Oyèbánjọ lórúkọ mi táwọn èèyàn bá ń gbọ́ láti ilé kọ́ máa gbọ́ èdè mọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ wọn mọ orú àwọn kan tó máa ń jáde lẹ́nu mi are you getting it and this is a systemic plague bí kòkòrò ìdílé nínú mentality na àwọn Nàìjíríà are you getting it so wọ́n wá ń pàṣẹ so mọ́tò àlòkù lásán tó ń rà bóyá 750,000 naira ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n á tún gbé lọ sí church wọ́n á tún gbàdúrà so wọ́n tó ti wá di.
ọ̀nà ọ̀dẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ kò sí good road kò sí insurance tó cover mọ́tò yẹn o tí mọ́tò yẹn bá l'accident pé insurance máa help ẹ o ìyẹn ò sí ń bẹ̀. security tó máa protect mọ́tò yẹn lórí títì òun ni mo wà lórí títì nísìn láti over an hour nísìn mọ́tò ń lọ tó ń bọ̀ nísìn àníyàn kankan tó fẹ́ jalè tó fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn o.
ẹ sà ọmọ Thames Smith ni mí so mo mọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ọmọ Thames Smith ni mí ẹ ti understand Somerton way are you getting it now this same thing mọ́tò yẹn ló máa tún wá pàpà pa wọn ẹ lọ wo news recently ẹ lọ wo ẹ kàn bọ́ sórí Facebook maria accident oríṣiríṣi.
ìkànsẹ̀lẹ̀ náà over 24 people ló kú ní Christmas period yìí àwọn tó ń lọ sí east 24 nínú luxurious buses bí àwọn yẹn kọ́ ti service mọ́tò yẹn tó service ẹ̀ kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni kankan tó máa check ẹ̀.
God bless you. So what you want this systemic thing? What is the problem? What is the mentality? So àwọn èèyàn wá ń ronú dáadáa more. I'm sorry to say, I òṣìṣẹ́ olúwa ni ọmọ sẹ̀lẹ̀ ni mí. Òṣìṣẹ́ olúwa ni mí.
Kò tẹ̀ ní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú yẹn rárá. Àwọn ṣẹ́rí àwọn èèyàn ló ń rọ́pù àfẹ́gbà freedom mọ́ religion. Kò tẹ̀ ní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Àníṣe mo máa ń sọ sẹ́ni ìlú yìí àwọn tó tẹ̀ believe jack shit ṣẹ́. People don't believe jack shit, and yet they expect their government to do the right. Yeah, Mosolano in my broadcast, Emma Binu, when I sit in Mosokwe, people are saying God bless the Queen because the Queen is protecting the lives of the citizens there. Tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn náà bá sọ pé God bless Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀, ó jẹ́ kí gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní Ilé Ifẹ̀, ó yẹ kó ní access sí education, ó yẹ kó ní access sí good welfare. It's as simple as that, and it goes like that pẹ̀lú Aláàfin àti gbogbo wọn.
They are part and parcel of the problem.
And now àwọn ni problem wa. Àwọn ni problem wa.
Ẹsà ṣẹbẹ gbọ́ sà. Ìdílé ọlọ́ba lèmi náà ti jáde.
Bọ́ọ̀sì kan ló ń lọ nísìn. Èyí tèmi ń dúró dè náà fẹ́ dé nísìn. Ṣẹ́rí náà. Ṣẹ́rí bọ́ọ̀sì yẹn ló ń lọ báyìí.
Ọmọ ìlúkú mẹ́jọ ọmọ fèrèjà ọmọ pérìkì ẹsẹ̀ ọmọ ìdílé ọlọ́ba lèmi náà. Ṣẹ́fẹ́ gbọ́ sà.
Àgbọ́yé.
Àwọn àgbààgbà ìdílé Yorùbá inú wọn ò lè dùn sírú ẹ̀yìn. Pẹ̀lú irú èmi bá ṣe ń sọ àwọn kejì àwọn àṣírí tó wà nínú àwọn àgbààgbà wáyé ní problem wa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ.
Ọlọ́run fún wa ṣe àti wà pẹ̀lú ẹ ṣé gan ni. Thank you very much. ẹ ṣé gan ni sir. Thank you. Let's get the next caller in. Is +4475 940507979. You saw the bus. You saw the other one going. I am waiting for the next one here. And that is what the brother just said. Why do you have to pray for buying a second-hand used car where you don't have the road, you don't have security? Your life is not safe in that vehicle. You traveled in that vehicle from Lagos. Bókan lọ sábẹ́kúta lásán wà bàbá problem ni Ọlọ́run jẹ́ òdábẹ́kúta yẹn láyà tàlàfíà. Just from Lagos to Abẹ́òkúta, which should not be more than an hour drive. You cannot do so by this time of the morning. Bí ẹ̀dá kò try ẹ̀. Ìsídà kí Boko Haram wà lọ́nà tó fẹ́ pa ìdánù àbí àwọn Fúlàní àbí àwọn jagunjagun jálejálè táwọn náà dúró sójú títì. So that is why we are saying that we have had enough. Can you see the time? Monday, 28th of December. Just about 3 more days before the end of the year. Can you see the time? And 24 minutes is what I said the bus will get here. From the time I showed you earlier, is already what we call, Otiwani system where the bus will have to arrive here. Whether the bus driver likes it or not. Problem here, to bá báyàn ní bus stop, agbe, bo bá báyàn, can you see? And when I checked that, it was exactly, can you see, 3 minutes past. And the time now is exactly, just under 11. So we are already at a countdown for that bus. So what am I trying to say? Let us either do this peacefully. Those politicians, they have all the these excuse. The politician cannot talk now. They are under the government. Which government? Fulani government. Fulani Barawo government. Sheti Babangida, Tokpa Abiola. Sheti Babangida, Tokpa Kudirat Abiola. Ṣé ti Bọ́lá Ìgè, ṣé ti Fúnṣọ́ Williams, mélòó la fẹ́ máa sọ? For how long should we continue with all this nonsense? For how long? Ọmọdún mélòó kan ni gbogbo wa? How long la fẹ́ lò nílé ayé yìí? So let us sẹ́wọ̀n kan bá ní pé ẹ má dẹ́gun sílẹ̀, a ní ká dẹ́gun sílẹ̀ káwọn next generation college àǹfààní. Ẹ jẹ́ ká dá sílẹ̀, because the way is going now, Fulani are bastard. They are not going to let go. Tẹ́bá rò pé Fulani will let us go, just like that. You are deceiving yourself. I hope so. I pray so. But I know at the back of my mind, they still have the agenda to suppress every one of us. Ẹ lọ sí embassy. Go to our embassy. Àwọn lọ di embassy mu. Ẹ lọ sí port authority. Ẹ wo bí Lagos ṣe rí. Ẹ wo bí Ogun State ṣe rí. Ẹ wo bí Ọ̀yọ́ ṣe rí. And people will say, but what about your politician, the Yoruba politician? Yes, we know. They are also part of the game. They are part of the reason why we are shouting on them now, and we are telling them that, look, you are Yoruba ni. But we are not going to go with this knot. This time around, oh my yato. And sọ fún yín nísìn, ó dàbí eré. But in time mọ̀ ni pé mọ in time pín sílẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́ nínú Nàìjíríà. Kò lè yé yín because ẹ fẹ́ mọ̀ but ní mọ̀. In time pín sílẹ̀ every day. In time groom sílẹ̀ is going to be nasty gan. People will say it's going to be bloody. Ó ń pẹ́ kó tó wà bloody. People are dying every day. Ó wà bloody tẹ́lẹ̀ kò wà bloody nǹkan. Because at the end of the day, things must end. We cannot continue the way they are running it like that. When we say we have so much resources, $16 billion. 16. Ibo ló kó sí ọ̀nà máa ṣe electricity. Ìyẹn bàbá jàbùjàbù yẹn. Àwa ṣẹnu báyìí. Ọmọ ṣẹnu báyìí. I'm talking about Ọbásanjọ́. Àmọ́ ṣẹnu báyìí. Wọ́n wà in their 80s. Èmi wà in my 40s. Ẹ tún máa ní ẹ ṣe sùúrù pẹ̀lú àwọn àgbàlagbà. Ẹ listen sáwọn elders òṣìwò. Elders tó mọ̀ pé ìyà ń jẹ mọ́ ọmọ mẹ̀kúnnù. Ìyẹn ọkàn wọn as long as táwọn bá ti wà nínú Mercedes tó wà nínú Benz tó ń jẹ fried rice tó ń jẹ chicken. Ẹ mọ̀ millions of people tó rí nǹkan kan jẹ nínú ọdún tó kọjá yìí tó ṣe Christmas. Do you know how many people do not even have anything to eat? Ẹ wá ní ẹ ṣe sùúrù pẹ̀lú wọn. Àwọn àgbàlagbà ni wọ́n. Ẹ má disrespect wọn. Is coming to an end. Is coming to an end. Torí pé àwọn ò nígbà. Nígbà àdẹ̀níṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú sùúrù torí pé Fulani tí let me say those of you that say do you know the agenda of the Fulani? Ṣé àwọn akéwì gbọ́ atrocity all the atrocity happening in Nigeria is funded by people. Oh, you don't know that? It's an agenda. It is a serious agenda to suppress the rest of us. It's an agenda, and they know. But some Yoruba politicians, because of their own selfish interest, àwọn ọmọ wọn sí ní Nigeria. Most of them, their children are not living in Nigeria. Most of them, their children are living outside the country. But at the end of the day, they prefer, where the country is at chaos. So káwọn ọmọ wa fún holiday, kọ́ máa fi military, kọ́ máa fi move wọn káàkiri. Tó bá bí wọn dá kí a Yoruba politician kó gbéra without security láti state ẹ̀ kó lọ sí state mi. They won't do so. Most of them live in Abuja. Ẹlòmíì ò tẹ̀ kúrò l'Abuja yẹn. So what we are saying is, Awati were fed up. Because how many people do you want to transport out of Nigeria to come and live in a better life like this? How many? Àwọn tó wà níta gan sef, they are tired. Look at my hand, it's already freezing. Right? Can you see? Big gbà tẹ́ pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ kò rán nínú ẹ̀ mọ́. Can you see that? It's freezing. So ìyà tẹ́mi jẹ nísìn, ìyà ilẹ̀ yìí náà máa jẹ. Ẹ máa jẹ ṣége. Ṣé ní gbogbo ilé tí mo ń ṣe, mò ń wọ́n mi sílẹ̀ ni. Torí pé èmi náà ti wà nú yà báyìí nísìn. Ìyà yẹn lẹ́yìn náà máa jẹ. Bó kàkàkà jẹ ìyà yẹn, ẹ declare pé ṣe Nàìjíríà mọ́. Let's go back to where we can control our resources. We are not, look, whatever we have, a lè manage it. Ẹni tó bá lépo kó lépo, tá bá fẹ́ repo lọ́wọ́ wọn, a máa repo. Ìtawà náà bá ní, àwọn náà máa rà lọ́wọ́ wa. But tẹ́ bá ní ká jókòó, let's continue with Nigeria, let's continue with this union. What fucking union? What fucking union are we talking about here? We don't need to be part of that union. And that union itself is illegal. Because let's go back to the 1960. The way Tofi joined was together in the 1960. After the 1966 coup, everything destroyed. Olórí burúkú ni gbogbo àwọn military, every one of them, they are bastard. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pa gbogbo àwọn Yorùbá tó wà nínú army, wọ́n pa Yorùbá tó wà nínú navy, wọ́n pa Yorùbá tó wà nínú air force. They keep killing them. Tó bá ti rí pé wọ́n ti fẹ́ dé state tó yẹ pé wọ́n máa di ọ̀gá, wọ́n eliminate. Ẹ wo general kan tó tún ṣe pa, tó ní COVID-19 ló pa. Ẹ wá ń believe yẹn, you think it's a COVID-19. Wọ́n eliminate ni because wọ́n mọ̀ pé òun ló máa fẹ́ kú tí Buratai bá lọ. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kí Buratai lọ. And let us tell you, tó bá wù yín kí military gbàjọba, ìyẹn gan ló máa fi dùn jù. Let military take over, because we are following that. You know that we know from next year there might be a step tó ń gbé pé bí tó bá lọ gbẹ́sẹ̀ kan wá ní there's a coup wá announce láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kan pé we have a coup in the country, and now Buratai is going to be, you know, the new military leader. Wo o fẹ́ fi fast track ẹ̀ fún wa ni. Ṣé people will say, can you fight the Nigerian military? What you don't understand is, who is the Nigerian military? Are they not human beings? You probably say, oh, but they have, you know, weapons and they have all that. We know. But who is in there? Èèyàn bí tiwa náà ni wọ́n. Èèyàn bí tiwa òun náà ni wọ́n. And we will work hard. We are working hard. We are working with different. Kódà ìtagbédání. Akasi gan máa ṣiṣẹ́ nínú ẹ̀. Èèyàn máa ṣiṣẹ́ nínú ẹ̀. Àǹjọ̀nú máa ṣiṣẹ́ nínú ẹ̀. Every one of us will work inside it. Every one of us. Go across the length and breadth of the country is all in pitch dark. Darkness. Darkness. Pitch dark. Where people cannot have a normal life. Pitch dark. And that is why we are saying, let us end it peacefully, or we end it the other way around. Let's continue to show you the view from here. Once again, it is the very early hours of the morning where we are where we are reporting at exactly almost 18 minutes past 3, where the bus is now on a countdown. If I check it now again, let's check it again. I'm going to come out of the broadcast, could do a quick check, and I'll come back in and I'll tell you how long it's going to take for the bus to get here again. The last time we checked, it says 24 minutes. Let's just do one more quick check and see how long the bus is going to get here. Just 1 minute. I'm going to come out of the broadcast and come back in again. It's not showing me the time, but I know in 24 minutes, which is less than that now, that bus will arrive here. We will see it together. And as you can see, that is one bus driver. Tusha Shetan probably is working late, or is probably starting early, whichever one it is. And as you can see there, he's working on that road, making his way either to catch up his own vehicle, or he's probably living very close by. I'm not too sure. Or maybe he's just arriving at work. So what we are saying is, Nigeria will never work. It is not designed to work. Nigeria is a 419. Let us end this union. There's so many reasons now. 90 days has been given to the federal government. It's up to them whether they listen to us or not. Whether they listen, whether they don't listen, But what we know is, Nigeria will never be the same again from the time everybody say enough is enough. And enough is enough because we've had it all. They've given us every rhetorics. They've told us all lies. They've given us all faboos. Everything has not worked for more than 60 years. 60 years of failure. 60 years of nothing to be proud of. 60 years. And people say, oh, I'm a Nigerian. That country that have damaged every one of us. Whether you living in Nigeria, whether you living in outside the country, it does not make any difference. That country has damaged every one of us. Every one of us. The moment you say you are a Nigerian, it is a big problem for not just you alone, even for those outside the country as well. So let us, stop that shit-hole country as I continue to show you the view right from here. Right, as you can see, most of those houses there, where you're looking at those lights, all these lights that you're looking at there, very close down there, these are where people that steal your money. If they buy the houses there, they're probably watching me as well. Some of them are watching us, but let's tell them that eat it very well. Share what enjoy. Nítorí pé ẹ̀mí á fẹ́ bọ́ sí, ẹ̀mí gbogbo yín á fẹ́ bọ́ sí. Tẹ́ bá rò pé là ń ṣe ni. Ṣé nínú òtútù lèmi wá ń ta nísìn ni mò ń pariwo nísìn. Ẹ̀yin gan máa wo inú ọ̀run ẹ pariwo. Ẹ máa bẹ̀ wá àní gbọ́. Ẹ máa plead pẹ̀lú wa àní dá yín lóhùn. Ẹ máa bẹ̀, you beg us, we will not listen. Can you see? Ṣé ẹ rọwọ́ mi bó ṣe freeze? Ṣé ẹ rí? Can you see? Right? Can you see that the blood is not flowing very well? À ń bẹ̀ yín nísìn ẹ down. Okay. When the time comes, àwa náà ní gbẹ́gbẹ́ mọ́. When the time comes, I'll come back again. This is the Spitalfield market, one of the biggest Europe markets where millions of produce, agricultural produce arrive every now and then, where it is sold off from here. Once again, it is a very late night broadcast as we do once in a while. I take you around, and again, that is another ambulance, as you can see, going to save lives as quickly as possible. They have maybe less than 8 minutes to take the individual back to the, can see somebody is right inside that ambulance and they're taking that person to Omartin Hospital as quickly as possible so that that person does not die. But in Nigeria of today, nobody cares whether you die, whether you don't die, whether you have small accident, whether you have headache, no hospital, no welfare, no security, no education. Everything is not working. So what are the reason and the indexes that we should keep Nigeria? Why should we keep Nigeria? Who are we keeping Nigeria for? Are we keeping it for the international community to continue to suck the hell out of Nigeria? Or are we keeping it for who? Who are we actually saving Nigeria for? Who among you wants to save Nigeria? Who are you saving Nigeria for? Who are we saving Nigeria for? We don't have to save Nigeria for anybody. Let us end the zoology as the Biafra we call it. We call it the location 419, and some say it's a shit hole. Like just Donald Trump says, America says, Donald Trump says, Nigeria is a shit hole. And it's more than a shit hole. The zoo is even far better than Nigeria. And that is what millions of you don't understand. And those Nigerians that say, oh, shut up your mouth, come back home, they live outside Nigeria. I'm not talking about the fools that are inside Nigeria, because the one inside Nigeria are probably getting peanuts. You are getting what they call the crumbs. How many millionaires that China is producing every year? How many millionaires have Nigeria produced this year? None. None. Absolute none. COVID-19, how many support have you got from your federal government or your state level or your local government? None. So those that are telling you, your uncles, your brothers that are saying, kiddo, we want to think about what to do. You want to think about what Yoruba nation. I've told you, tell them to start sending their children paycheck. The one that they receive every week in UK. I think it's about £13, 3 pence. And they come and send this. Most of them, their children are not paying nothing. Can you see that? Can you attempt this in Lagos? Can you attempt that in Oshodi? Can you attempt that in Ogun State, in Sokoto? Can you see the young man? He's probably maybe finished working, making his way home. He will get his paycheck. He doesn't care whether he's working late night or early hours. He will get the paycheck and he'll be happy. When we have a system that is working, like Nigeria, we wouldn't even have been talking like this. But yet, the system is not even working anyway. And yet, the 1914 amalgamation, we've known every details. And that is why we are saying, let us stop this contraction. It is not going to help anybody. The only thing it's going to be helping is there'll be more bloodshed, more Fulani killing, more Boko Haram, more terrorist attack every now and then. The federal government cannot defend you anymore. I have told you, if you can get a gun and defend yourself. If you can get the local one, get the local one. If you can get the traditional one, get the traditional one. If you think that the federal government will save you when you are traveling from your end to another end, you are probably wasting your time. Once again, a very good morning and welcome to the late night broadcast, where we are still waiting for the night bus to arrive here at just about it should be just about maybe less than 10 minutes away, from the time we checked it earlier on. Once again, a very good morning and welcome to the late night broadcast. Once again, my name is Olayomi Koiki. Extremely cold. Yes, definitely, it's the early hours of the morning. This is the time that the weather drops down, extremely cold. And that is why we are saying to the politician, my Gia, shut up your mouth. You are ranting on social media. We are ranting, Abi. Okay. Any ma kupa, any ma pa, uni wajo wa ninu e. Ẹ̀yin gan ni sinmi, ni fọkànbalẹ̀. Ẹ fẹ́ travel ni, a monitor yín. Nínú Nigeria, a monitor yín. Ẹ lọ party ni, a monitor yín. Bí abi tó tin jẹun, wa ko gbọ́ gbos, bass ló kàn máa gbọ́. Bí lórí oúnjẹ yẹn ló ti máa gbọ́ gbos, bass. A monitor yín. Ó fẹ́ ṣe ìyàwó ọmọ ẹni, a monitor yín. Ó fẹ́ ṣe wedding ọmọ ẹni, a monitor ẹ. Ó fẹ́ ṣe birthday ni, ó fẹ́ jẹ oyè gan ni, a monitor yín. Gbogbo yín la monitor. Àwa náà ti fi sórí watch list lẹ́yìn náà wà báyìí. But we are giving you opportunity to reflect and say to yourself, is this country don't work fún gbogbo wa? It's not working for everybody. Bondage lẹ́yìn náà wà anyway. Let us come out of Nigeria, every one of us. Ẹ jẹ́ ká dẹ̀yìn lẹ́yìn ìlú burúkú òṣì, ìlú tó ṣàǹfààní for anybody. But if you are now thinking that wọ́n kàn rant lórí social media ní ẹ̀fí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn lẹ̀, àwọn ọmọ ó ti pẹ́ ní London ló ṣe ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo ti pẹ́ ní London lóòótọ́. But a fi ìyà jẹ ṣége yín. Ṣége bàráwò bí Frank Bello ṣe máa ń sọ. Ṣẹ́rí ẹni náà tútù lèmi náà wà báyìí nísàbí. Ẹni máa kú, ó pàdé ẹni máa pa, òun lájọ wà nínú ẹ̀. Àníṣe election 2023. Ẹni bá ní kàkàkà election, àyà destroy gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá. Kàkàkà selection, I destroy gbogbo ẹ̀. Everything la ma destroy. Everything la ma destroy. Tí mọ̀ kankan. Tí mọ̀ mẹ̀mẹ̀. Tí mọ̀. Now that's the boss. Can you see? That is the boss coming. I told you it will get here. And yes, that's it, the N26. Can you see? Let me turn the camera quickly. Now, can you see the boss coming? This is what we say a system that is working. Can you see? I told you the boss will get here. It will definitely get here. And this is the boss. Turn my camera around. So for you, Omade, can you see? Can you see how clean the boss is? Let's turn the camera. Can you see? Only bitagbalagba man jókòó sí àtẹni bá lóyún. Can you see that? Can you see? Only bitagbalagba man jókòó sí, only bitomode jókòó sí. Can you see that? Right? Can you see? Now, this area, as you can see, is designed for any tó bá ní wheelchair. Ẹni tó bá ní wheelchair. This is what it's meant for. Let me put on my face mask as well, because I'm now in the public domain. And as you can see, look at how clean it is. Can you see? Can you see how clean it is? Can you see how clean the boss is? Right? And this is my Yoruba Nation face mask. Can you see? Sorry, boss is clean. Can you see? Sorry, boss is clean. Shit whole country. Any maku, opa any mapa. Òun la wà lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Put on my mask. Can you see the boss? How clean the boss is. How beautiful the boss is. Can you see? Can you see how the boss is clean? Once again, a very good morning for those of you that have joined us. Now I feel a little bit, it's quite freezing outside, extremely cold outside. You think we are joking, you think millions of people are joking, but what you don't understand is what can happen. You think you are going to fight the Yoruba people alone. The Biafra are waiting. If the federal government goes with their security to go and attack the new security operative of the Biafra, what about boss? What my God boss? Oh, let's go upstairs. Somebody said I should show you upstairs. Yeah, I'll go upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Can you see how clean it is? Can you see how clean? Can you see that? Can you see? Everybody clean. Everybody clean. Everybody clean. Can you see that? Can you see? Can you see? And there's always emergency. Can you see? Can you see? And it's got camera as well. Can you see that? This is what we are saying. Can you see that? This is why we say that shit whole country can never work. Take you back downstairs. It's a late night broadcast. It's KoikiNIGERIA. Very well, Sherry. So when we say that shit whole country is not working, some of you don't believe it. We tell you it's not working. Ìjayà fún rẹ̀ àbágbà, ìjayà mórí ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀. Wọ́n tí mo tó ń bọ̀, eré lọ pé. In tó ń bọ̀, àyà yẹn á já, in tó ń bọ̀. Àṣẹ àwọn onígbàṣẹ, Nigeria máa pín, Nigeria must break, it must break up. Anything it has to do, whether peace, fight, it must break up. Break completely. Break up completely. Oh my break. We wait and see. See people all over sleeping, everywhere safe, calm. Right? Everywhere safe, calm. People in their houses. This is how life is meant to look like. Right? You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be rich, but as long as you are comfortable and contented, if you want more money, you're going to work for it. It's as simple as that. Why do you think people are doing 3-4 jobs in Europe so that they can survive their family back home? For how long are you going to be doing that? Sending money to your family at home when the country has so much money. There's not much people in the bus. They cannot come home. Do you know how many people have houses in Nigeria? They can't come back home. Do you know how many people have houses in Nigeria? They can't come back home. They can't, because the home is not safe. The home is not safe. So, the generation here, my bad. I'm suffering anything. Show me in Tundas again. Okay. Looks like the water is. Oh, Biamo did that. Okay, that's why. I'm wondering why is this water coming out all over the place. It's not locked properly. No from here. Oh, you know, shit, whole country. And Tinubu Shishe, Tinubu Kimikan Shishe, all lies. Nigeria, we are not interested in Nigeria. Let Nigeria be. We're not interested in Nigeria. Let Nigeria be. Let us be as well. You know, we have opportunity. We're not interested in Nigeria. Nigeria can never work. It's all lies. I told you the bus will get here at exactly 24 minutes. And the bus got here. He got here at exactly 24 minutes. Once again, a very good morning to everyone that have still joined us and watching. Yeah, Olusemeko, wow, you're awake as well. In Awanyolesun, all over the world, when we worry about our family, every minute, any phone call from Nigeria, every little thing in the mind, we get worried, we get panic, because the system is just not working. Every little thing, we get panic. Thank you very much, those of you that are still watching us. So the time now is exactly 3:34 a.m. in London. 3:34 a.m. Drink a bit of more water. Hello, Buku. Ekowasi Yoyo any Kamatele. 20 years of failure. Thank you very much. All hail the Biafra that are watching as well. I told you I'll take you around different places. At any time, I can take you anywhere I prefer. I can go anywhere. I'll show you different things to bust your head. Oh, thank you very much, Bolanle Allison. A very good morning. 11:34 a.m. Yeah, in US. Is that US or Canada? Yeah, let's say good morning to some of you that are still with me as well. You know, on this broadcast. Saeed, good morning. Fatai, good morning. I know Japan is already early hours of the morning. Yes, you know, people don't understand that they're in abject poverty. We want to go peaceful if they allow us to go peacefully. The BRT is a staff boss here. Yeah, listen, they will keep getting warning. Yeah, all these we are warning them. We want to go. Look, nobody wants to fight anybody. But oh, US, thank you very much. Okay, US, yeah, thank you very much. Although Akibo Bentawa in the US, Canada, you know, who is there again? You know, all the Biafra, Ezekiel, thank you very much. All our mothers and our fathers in their 80s, they can't go back home. Everybody's stuck in this shithole system. So everybody's stuck, you know, in this shithole system. You see, right? Look at the cleanliness. You can sleep on the bus. You know, people sleep on the bus, you know, and look at the whole environment. Look at the area. 24 hours electricity all over the place. Good morning, Mamawa Mr. Olubumi Oyewole. Okay, thank you very much. Simone, thank you as well. Quite a lot of people are still awake. You guys don't sleep as well like me. What's going on? Johnson, good morning. A lot of people are still awake, man. Gloria Ezekiel, good morning. Quite a lot of people are still awake. 9:30 p.m., 9:36 p.m. in Texas. Yeah, I know. Wow. 4:35 a.m. in Belgium. Why are you not sleeping, Mr. Shola? You are like me. Don't follow Koiki Media. You know, why are you all not sleeping? We can't sleep because our heart is with our loved ones at home. How will you sleep when your loved ones are in danger? They are in danger. Our loved ones are in danger every day. All hail the Biafra, definitely. Everybody must get freedom. Some people say, some people not. If they like, let us break it to 10 countries. Who cares? Sweden is only 15 million. 15 million. We're going to do one in Sweden. 15 million is those in Sweden. So if we like, we break it up to 10 countries, as long as everybody has peace of mind. As long as everybody, we have to follow you. I like you, Idris. As long as we break it to too many countries. And those of you that say we don't have anything to, if we break away from Nigeria, how are we going to survive? You don't know that human capacity, human resources alone is money. Human resources is money. Human resources is money. Yes, we all need freedom, not the freedom we have presently. Where every Nigerian has been disrespected around the world. I'm sure you all know that. Every Nigerian. Call your embassy tomorrow and tell them you're in problem. They'll just tell you, you better go and sort it out yourself. They don't care. No humanity, no compassion for anybody. And people say, oh, let us keep Nigeria. Who is Nigerian? Keep Nigeria for what? Who are we keeping Nigeria for? For the Fulani oligarchs, so that they can 12:38 a.m. here in South Korea. Wow. Yes. Nobody can sleep. Every time you receive a call I received one today, my heartbeat was like, I hope nothing has gone wrong. Every time, our heartbeat it beats faster than the normal thing. We hope everything will be done peacefully. We hope so, but at the end of the day, I doubt it. So we must prepare for the worst case scenario. Fatah Yusuf, Koiki, we didn't see you again. Hope everything is okay, brother. Oh, you're seeing me now? You didn't see me again. Where? No, we didn't have a broadcast this morning, but I had an interview with my brother from the Biafra, at about 5 o'clock. If you've missed that, go and watch it. Cement is now 4,000 naira. Yeah, making money for Dangote. A government that cannot have refinery, and they're waiting for Dangote. 60 years, all the refinery is making a loss. They just think we're all fools. They think everybody's fool. They think everybody's a fool. How can Dangote have a better refinery than the country? Who is fooling who? Who is fooling who? Monkey the walk, babu the chop. Who is fooling who? Mushil, thank you very much, my brother. Who is fooling who? I'm gonna pop up on the bus now, and I'll show you another area. It's called Hackney. So many Nigerians are living here. They're probably watching me in their house. Yeah, that boy used to be Wale, but they can't go back home. They're living here comfortable. Tell them to go back home. They can't go back home. They can't go back home because there's no home to go back to. We don't have a home to go back to. Tell those, the diaspora, telling you lies. Say Nigeria is good. Nigeria is good, but they live here in Europe. Nigeria is good, but they live here in Europe. Dubai, okay. Aisha is in Dubai. She knows that Buhari is dead now, so that's why she's in Dubai. She knows Buhari is dead, long gone. You can see 3:41 a.m. Can you try this shit in Nigeria? Can you try what I'm trying here in Nigeria? Or Bieda? Try this shit in Nigeria, and you don't have to shout, "Hey, Oshodi, Owambe!" All you just have to do is just press the buzzer, and that's it. Pum pum pum. And you up from the bus, and I bring you back again to another street where we wait for another. You can see street cleaners. Thank you, driver. I always say thank you to the driver because they're doing a big job. It's not easy to work in the night. And here we go again. It's Koiki Media. As you can see there, let me. You can see they are ready to work. Hackney. This is what we expect for a country for 60 years. But that country could not even offer, half of what we are saying now. So you can see they are ready to embark on a job. And every one of them get paid for the job that they do. Once again, let's turn the camera back to myself. Yeah. But the problem we have is because people don't understand that, a system that is not going to work, it is never going to work. And there's no point. You can see, right? a system that is meant to work, it will work. But the one that is not going to work, it will never work. And it's not about prayer, right? All this construction, everything you're looking at, it looks glamour, it looks very beautiful. It can be replicated. But your politicians, they purposely make it not to work so that you will become, you know, a stool. You know, that is what they've done. Look, every street corners, right? Every street corners, everywhere. This is a system that we expect to work. I've taken you out of the, you know, the suburb. So where we were before was like the back end, right? Now we've come out onto the main, you know, open forum, right? This is called Mere Street. A lot of people live here. And now, as you can see, another bus will come here that I'm going to pick up, and that is the bus 253. Can you see that? It will get here at exactly 7 minutes. This is what we expect a system to do. But in Nigeria, it can never work. They don't want it to work. They want us to beg them. You know, oh, democracy. But at the end of the day, it's all lies. It's all lies. The line is still open. If you want to add one or two voice, you know, before we'll bring the broadcast when I get to the other side. Okay, I saw somebody now. Okay. Oh, Gloria says, there is no hatred among us. We love ourselves. Divider. Yeah. When people say, oh, hey, shut up. Yeah, you can call in. The line is open. I have the second number here. Ijaya. Yeah. Line here open. Man Bekirin in. I have the second line I can monitor. Okay. Prince Kola is calling. Let's take your call. The line is open. Why not? Hello, morning, sir.
Koiki the warrior.
Ijaya.
Koiki the warrior.
Babagba. Sheruba, one prince. It's not working for everybody. Yeah, everybody knows that.
It's not working for anybody.
No.
Nigeria is not working for anybody.
Help me to tell them, my brother.
How can Nigeria prepare to live in a Libya where there's a war? How can Nigeria prepare to live in a Libya where there's a war than to live in Nigeria? Because there's already consequence of war in Nigeria. We are living a war zone in Nigeria. It's only war will cause a road to be damaged as a consequence of war. It's a war that will demolish your electricity. We don't have electricity. It's the war can mess up the road. We don't have the road. It's the war can mess up the structure of water. We don't have water. It's the war can mess up the structures of health service. We don't have health service. It's the war that can mess up education. We don't have education. We are already in war. Why are we afraid of war again?
Yeah, we're already at war. We're already at war. Tell them, please.
At war.
Help me to tell them, please.
Everything around us is a consequence of war.
Okay. Tell them.
It's an outcome of war. That's why somebody prefers to live in a Libya where there's a war. Libya, there's a war, there's electricity.
Yeah.
Libya, there's a war, there's a good road. Libya, there's a war, there's a water. Libya, there's a war, there's a hospital. Libya, there's a war, there's education. Libya, there's a war, their infrastructure. It's still better than Nigeria.
Help me to tell them, please. Go ahead.
Nigeria have more money than Libya. And let me tell you this. In Libya, they don't pay for electricity. Electricity that the Nigerian government comes to 50 we cannot enjoy. Even when the God played the war, the first thing is not here be the light.
That's light. That's his light.
Anywhere there's no light, any nation there's no light. It's a dead nation. We have so much money that you people are transformed to the abroad, and you die in Nigeria, and these people sit on the money. Are you mad? Check yourself. Are you normal? The way you are doing. You keep us in darkness. Why? In the abundance of water, we don't have water. Why? In the abundance of language, we borrow a language. Why? Why? From 1940 to 1960, we achieved nothing. From 1960 to 2020,
so why do people say we should keep one Nigeria? What is the reason?
So why should we keep one Nigeria? When one ethnic group dominates everybody.
Fulanis. Tell them.
One ethnic group dominates the nation. And this ethnic group, they are not productive ethnic group. They don't have development narrative. They live in the bush.
They live in the bush.
And they keep us 2,000 years behind the civilization.
They don't have an address. Tell them.
The same thing our pastors are doing. They'll be preaching. They'll be using scenario of 2,000 years when there is no computer, when there is no transportation, when there is no electricity, when there is no nothing for sure. They are using it to brainwash the people in 21st century. How can you be praying for somebody that won't have an accident on the bad road? Instead of talking to the government to maintain the road, to do the road well.
To fix the road, yeah.
To fix the road.
Yeah. You are praying for no accident when the road is not good.
When the road is not good.
You are praying for people not to have health care when we don't have good health care. So prayer cannot solve everything.
We don't even need a prayer.
Yeah.
Don't tell us to what we see, what we can use to become what we can be. To ignore it and look after the shadow what we cannot see. We cannot do our own. You say we should go and pray. We cannot fix our hospital, and we can do it by our own hand. You say we should go and pray. It creates no job in the country.
No job. No job.
And we are praying for them.
Yeah. No job at all. Every graduate cannot even produce. You know, we are not producing even pencil.
Nigeria is gone. Nigeria,
yeah.
That name is gone.
Yeah.
Because it's a fraudulent name.
That's damaged so many people's lives.
What are we doing together?
Yeah.
And nobody is benefiting.
Nobody's benefiting.
What are we doing together when we are suffering?
Yeah. And this is exactly almost 3:48 a.m. Can you see?
You sold petrol, crude oil from 1960 to 2020.
Where's all the fun? Where's anything?
You cannot fix electricity. You
Yeah.
cannot fix hospital. You cannot fix transportation. You cannot fix anything.
Yeah. Shit.
And you
Oh.
tell us to sit down there.
Yeah, sit down there. They talk about one Nigeria. The thing will not work for anybody. You know what for? You know what?
Nigerian government are sending Yoruba and Igbo for Boko Haram to kill them.
Yeah.
Because what is the point? That you are fighting Boko Haram.
Yeah.
And Boko Haram will kill Nigeria soldiers.
I beg help me tell them. Yeah.
You go and rehabilitate them.
Yeah.
So why are you sending Nigeria to go and die?
Yeah. Yeah.
The people that kill them, you are still going to rehabilitate them.
Yeah.
Is there a sense in that?
No freedom. No freedom. No freedom for anybody.
Is there a sense in that? You send our children to go and die. And
Yeah.
people that kill them, when you catch them, you will rehabilitate them and put them in a military soldier. Why don't you tell Boko Haram and give them the money to come and join Nigeria soldier? Why you have to kill our boys? You are using that. You know what you are doing? Because you are using it to reduce the population of Yorubas and Igbo in the army.
In the army.
Purposely, deliberately, premeditated. We don't have a gas. But you want to lay a gas from the Niger Delta
to Algeria. Yeah, madness. There's no gas around the country. Madness.
You cannot lay a gas for the whole Nigeria to make more money. We have 200 and something population people, but you are laying the gas to a country that is lesser in population.
Madness. Serious.
And you're telling us to stay together.
Serious. Yeah, stay together for what?
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. For what?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Every election is rigging.
Yeah, rigging. Yeah. Rigging.
And you don't want us to talk.
Yeah.
And
You see?
when children protest that, what you are doing, they don't like it, you have to change.
Yeah.
You kill
You see?
them.
Yeah, they kill them. Yeah. See,
What kind of orientation is that?
yeah, that's the bus coming now. You see the bus coming. You see the bus? That's another bus coming again.
Igbo is going out of Nigeria, Yoruba is going out of
Oh
Nigeria.
yes.
Middle Belt is going out of
Oh
Nigeria.
yes. Whether they like it or not,
Whether you like it or not,
we must leave.
we must live.
We must
are
live.
not benefiting anything.
Yeah.
You are not developing us.
Yes.
Instead of you to develop a nation, you are developing a jungle. Nigeria is not even.
And as you can see,
When I'm the kind of Nigeria zoo, I
Yeah.
get upset. It's a jungle.
Yeah.
Living in this zoo, it's not organized.
yeah, it's well
You
organized.
cannot put lion and monkey together in the zoo. In Nigeria, both monkey and elephant are living together. We are eating each other.
Yeah.
It's a zoo.
It's a zoo.
It's a darkness continent. It's a darkness nation. And you are worried that if you come out of Nigeria, what are we going to eat?
Yeah, what are we going to eat?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Japan have no mineral resources, they survive. We just need to structure ourselves and organize ourselves. We can be productive. We can produce anything.
Yeah.
Our sun is money.
Oh yes.
If there's electricity, we franchise our beach front to tour operators. It will become tourist attraction. What do you mean? resources.
Tell them.
They are among the first. They are among the first class nation in the world.
Tell them, please.
Actually, I don't say have any resources because of your laziness.
Yeah,
you don't want us to do anything.
Yeah.
You don't want us to work hard. You don't want us to do everything that I done.
Yeah.
To become what we want to become, what we see, what we can touch.
Yeah.
We don't need to follow shadow what we cannot see.
Yeah.
Stop telling us this 2,000 year story, the 3,000 year story.
We're not interested in
that. Living the same way we are living now.
Yeah. We're not interested in that. We're not interested in that. Yeah.
Your mentality cannot change because you are analog.
Yeah.
You are not developed yourself.
Yeah.
Because from your day one of your life, you are spending Nigerian money. And you are telling us to shut up, not to talk. If I'm a badu, you cannot be enjoying, we cannot be enjoying.
Possible.
No, it cannot be possible. It's either both of us are suffering together or both of us are enjoying together. For you to be enjoying, we are suffering. No, Kojo.
Yeah,
it cannot work.
Cannot work. Possible.
It cannot work.
Possible. Enough is enough.
Work,
enough is enough.
We will keep the fire burning.
That's it.
Until we get our nation.
Thank you very much, Prince. Thank you. I'll let you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well, you've had Prince there. He couldn't have said it better than what I've said. Look at this is part of what we expect, where your life is secured. Like I said, you can join the broadcast as well by coming through request on the Facebook. But if you're coming on the request, make sure your phone is on landscape, and I'll bring you in as well. The line is still open. Let us hear from you. +4475 94050979. If the time is exactly, let me show you the time. As you can see there, the time is 3:54 a.m. and this is what we expect if a country was truly working. But again, 60 years, people have still believe that Nigeria will work. I don't think so. It's never gonna work. You can come into the broadcast through Facebook. Send me a request. You know the way you can send a request, but make sure your phone is on the landscape, and that is how you can send a request. Let's hear from you as well. We still have about another maybe 20 minutes before we bring the broadcast to an end. Why am I doing this every day? It's just to tell those at home that this is how you should be living. Look, you don't have to be a millionaire, but we want you to live a very comfortable life as well. So I'm going to take another caller that have just joined us as well. Hello, good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead. It's okay. I'm going. And travel Osibo. Mo get it. Anybody wa?
Struggle for life with the city of Nigeria with Nigeria. Would you know that back Motella when you're on the risky go?
Ẹni sùúrù mo fẹ́ gbọ́ yín dáadáa. Ojú ọ̀nà bo lẹ wà báyìí. Ojú ọ̀nà bo lẹ ní wà báyìí.
Ojú ọ̀nà kiri ni mo wà. Ọ̀nà ìlú Algeria mo wà.
Algeria.
Algeria mo wà.
Ìlú
ní Bosch.
Bosch. Ìbò lẹ wá ń lọ yìí.
À ń lọ kiri ní Italy àbí Spain.
Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run. Kábíyèsí ẹ o.
Odò mi la máa gbà. Ojú ọ̀nà tó ń gbé wa gbà gan. Bàrájà wọn á mí tó wà ń bẹ gan. Wọ́n ń gba owó wa, wọ́n ń gba fóònù wa, wọ́n ń nà wa, wọ́n yìnbọn mọ́yàn lẹ́sẹ̀. Bó ṣe ń fi mọ́tò gbé wa gan, àwọn èèyàn tó ń jábọ́ tó bá kú sójú ọ̀nà sí ní orí desert ọkú dànù nìyẹn. Òkú máa wà ń bẹ̀. Ọmọ Nàìjíríà dẹ́ pọ̀ táwọn bọ̀m̀bì táwọn àmì bá wọn.
Tẹ́ bá ní ọmọ Nàìjíríà pọ̀ á tó mélòó? Ṣé méjì, ṣé mẹ́ta, ṣé márùn-ún, ṣé mẹ́fà? Ẹ tó mélòó?
Wọ́n kó wa sínú pick-up àwọn tó bí 30.
Ṣé ń sanwó fún jọ́nì yìí ni àbọ̀fẹ́?
Wọ́n ń gbowó gidi ló ń gbà lọ́wọ́ yẹn o ṣọ̀fẹ́ o.
Ẹ má bínú, mo mọ̀ pé àwọn ìbéèrè kankan tí mo fẹ́ bí, because this is an extraordinary call that somebody that is making his way to Italy as we speak right now is currently stuck somewhere between Algeria and Bosch. Ìtí mo wá fẹ́ bí yín nísìn ni pé ṣé risk tẹ́ ń take yẹn ṣé ó wọ́ tẹ̀ ni ju pé kẹ́ wà nínú Nàìjíríà lọ lẹ ṣe ń take risk yẹn?
Nàìjíríà kò sí security kò sí iná kò sí anything. Risk tá a take ni pé àwọn olórí wa ìyà tó ń jẹ wá pọ̀ gan gidi gan àdèmọ̀ pé tá bá take risk yẹn tá bá escape ìgbádùn ni o ìyà ń jẹyàn gidi Nàìjíríà wà láìdáláì.
Ìjà àwọn family yín mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ ń take risk tó tó yìí.
Wàláì wọn ọmọ kankan o láti kò kí ṣe lórí pé kí àwa náà bá lè gbádùn láti jẹ́ kí àwọn family gbádùn ni nígbà tá a rí pé àwọn ìyá ń jẹ̀yà àwọn bàbá ń jẹ̀yà. Bukola
láti Badagry ṣe sùúrù ẹni tó ń pè yìí ọ̀rọ̀ tó yẹ kí gbogbo wa gbọ́ ni ìlú wo lẹ ti gbéra ẹ má bínú pé mò ń béèrè àwọn ìbéèrè yìí ìlú wo lẹ ti gbéra.
Mo gbéra láti Ivory Coast mo ti gbéra.
Ivory Coast a ti tọ́dún mélòó tẹ́ ti wà ní Ivory Coast àbí ẹ gbéra láti Nàìjíríà dé Ivory Coast ni.
No, mo gbéra láti Nàìjíríà sí Ivory Coast àti tọ́dún ní ọdún mẹ́fà.
So I think be Ivory Coast for 6 years.
Wàhálà.
ẹ wá ṣé by road lẹ máa fi wá dé Spain yẹn ni àbí by omi tí mo mọ̀ pé àwọn kan máa ń lọ lórí omi omi ẹ bọ̀ tẹ́ mọ̀ pé kìíní ó risk.
láti ti lukọ̀ débi kan ojú ọ̀nà la máa gbà tábà wá ti wọ ohun bí abẹ́ Maroc àbí Tunis àbí bí Libya a máa worship bed ó máa ń tẹ̀lé kìyàn like táìmù yìí weather ò dáa a wà ní cold bíbá igun tútù mú a lè worship báyìí tábà débẹ̀ gan bẹ́ẹ̀ tèmi sì wà lójú ọ̀nà àwọn míì ti wà ní sáìdì Tunisia Maroc gbogbo.
Ṣé obìnrin wà láàrin àbọ́kùnrin náà ní gbogbo ẹ̀? For the benefit of those that do not understand our language, this caller is on the journey that so many lives have been lost. He's currently in between Algeria and Bosch, trying to make his way to Italy or Spain. If we pray that he will get across, but it's a very dangerous route that he's making at the moment. So I'm just asking some 1 or 2 questions. Ṣé ọkùnrin ní gbogbo yín ni àbáwọn obìnrin náà wà nínú ẹ̀ tí ó mọ̀ ọmọ kéékèèké náà máa wà lẹ́yìn kọ̀ọ̀kan?
Ọmọ kékeré wà, àgbàlagbà wà, bàbá arúgbó gan wà, obìnrin wà. Àwọn obìnrin tó bá wà ńbẹ̀ tó bá ti débì kan ọmọ máa ṣàṣẹ́wó ni aṣẹ́wó ló ń fi wọ́n ṣe àbí kó máa tó ń jẹ aṣẹ́wó ni tó náà máa fi rí ẹbí wọn máa.
Ṣé Yorùbá nìkan láwọn tí ó ń lọ jọ́nì yìí tí ẹ ti rí àbáwọn ọmọ èdè míì wà tó jẹ́ ọmọ káàrọ̀ tó jẹ́ ọmọ Nàìjíríà tó wà láàrin yín?
Tí wọ́n lọ tí mo ti rí tí mo mọ̀ ọmọ Nàìjíríà tí mo ti rí tí mo mọ̀ tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ aṣẹ́wó lójú ọ̀nà tó ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ kọ́ ọ̀nà bá ti fi rí owó kọ́ bá ti fi débi tó ń lọ oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ní.
Ṣé ẹ wá save owó nígbà tẹ wà ní save owó ní Ivory Coast ní tẹ fi gbé jọ́nì yìí ni àbí kílẹ̀ rò tó fi di pé kúrò Ivory Coast ní tẹ fi wá gbé jọ́nì yìí tó di pé jọ́nì tó léwu burúkú tá máa ń ráwọn èèyàn tó ń kó lórí omi ní gbogbo wa.
Ó léwu wàláì ó léwu bẹ́ẹ̀ risk ni life is risk. Ìyẹn gbọ́dọ̀ risk ẹ̀mí yàn ni fún nǹkan táwọn ìjọba wa sọ fún wa o ọkọ̀ wa pé agbọ́dọ̀ risk ẹ̀mí wa ní ká tó lówó ni wọ́n ọkọ̀ kówó jẹ ni.
Ẹ má sọ state yìí gangan but nígbà tẹ wà ní Nàìjíríà kí ni iṣẹ́ tẹ kọ́ àti ibo lẹ kàwé dé mo kàn fi ní background díẹ̀ ni.
Oyè mi mo lọ secondary school mo dẹ̀ kọ́ furniture.
Iṣẹ́ furniture lẹ ṣe. So tó bá jẹ́ pé ìlú tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ni ó jẹ́ kẹ́ máa kọ́ kẹ́ máa fi furniture yẹn kẹ́ máa fi produce iṣẹ́ fáwọn ẹlòmíì débi pé iṣẹ́ yẹn a máa lọ sí ilé kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Dáadáa.
Tó Ọlọ́run bá wa fi ṣọ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ yín o tẹ́ bá dọ̀hún tọ́nà máa bá yín ṣọ́ yín dọ̀hún tẹ́ bá dọ̀hún kẹ́ pè wá after how many days nísìnyí kẹ́ tó rò pé máa dọ̀hún.
How many days kẹ́ tí mo ti wà lójú ọ̀nà gan ó ti wọ 3 months.
Kí ni dé?
Àwọn àìdẹ́lu kan gbogbo tí ọba kó dá ní báyìí ọmọ àgbà lójú ọ̀nà ni àti fóònù àti gbogbo everything àwọn bàrájà wọn mí àwọn tó kóyàn náà lọ́nà wọ́n máa ń ṣe oríṣiríṣi ìjàmbá fún yàn lójú ọ̀nà.
Wọ́n ní kí n béèrè pé ṣé Fúlàní àbáwúsá kankan wà láàrin yín?
Haúsá wọ́n máa ń bẹ́ ọbẹ̀ kó sáré tèmi o èmi ò sí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn Haúsá o èmi máa ń fọ́lò prógámù yìí. Máa ń fọ́lò prógámù yìí gan máa ń gún àwọn prógámù yìí tí bá wo láìfù máa wo.
Ẹ lọ wo repeat one.
Máa wo later. Mo bá ń ṣí ẹ̀ gan.
Oda, tẹ́ bá dọ̀hún lágbára Ọlọ́run bá fi ṣọ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ yín, màá store nọ́mbà yín, kò nọ́mbà yín lè change náà anyway bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń lọ yìí. But tẹ́ bá dọ̀hún, mo ti mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó máa change. Tẹ́ bá dọ̀hún tọ́lọ́ máa bá fi ṣọ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ yín, ẹ pè wá, kẹjẹ́ ká mọ bó ṣe ń lọ. Kò sí nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ṣe fún yín nísìnyí, ti wà lórí ọ̀nà bá a lè ní kẹ́ padà torí ẹ ti wà láàrin méjì báyìí.
Èmi kò lè padà.
Wàhálà dé o.
Èmi kò lè padà, mo lè pa fún yín tó gbé yín di face many things. Yín di face many things gan wà láì.
Ṣé fọmọ sílẹ̀ sílé àbí ẹ̀ tí lọ́mọ? Ṣé lọ́mọ ní Nàìjíríà àtìyàwó?
Ọmọ Nàìjíríà pọ̀ o.
Mo níṣẹ́ yìí ti bímọ sílé kẹtó kúrò Nàìjíríà. Àníṣe ti bímọ ní Nàìjíríà àbí ní Côte d'Ivoire ṣe fìyàwó ẹ̀ tí bímọ.
Ìgbàlódé tó máa fi bímọ kí ti wà ókè ni. Títí náà la ṣe ń bá gbogbo ilé káàkiri àti bímọ.
tó Ọlọ́run bá ń fi ṣọ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ yín. Ẹ má sọ éjì yẹn gangan bọ̀ tẹ́ bá mú lọ sí 20 to 30 àbí 30 to 40 èwo lẹ wà nú ẹ̀.
Going to 40.
Going to 40, so almost the same year lèmi àti yín. Ó dà tẹ́ bá ṣe rìnrìn àjò yẹn ẹjọ́ tẹ́ bá ti ń pa. 40 years no hope. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ìyàn kan ní journey of no return. Ọlọ́run àbá wa san yín dọ̀hún. A máa fà níyàn ẹ ṣe. Ṣe gan ni ọ̀dà ẹja jẹ́ kẹ́ máa lọ tẹ́ bá ṣe ń bá ọ̀nà journey yẹn lọ ẹjọ́ ẹ store nọ́mbà mi sí agbárí tẹ́ bá need emergency ẹ pè wá níta bá lè ṣe àbá yín ṣe o ó dàbọ̀. Wow, what more can I say? Tóbi lọ́ba o gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ni yẹn sọ tán kí ló máa bá ń sọ sí i torí pé a máa pa àwọn politician yìí a máa pa gbogbo wọn pátápátá ni a máa pa yín ni gbogbo yín pátápátá. Gbóhùn sókè.
I am a witness. I'm a living witness. Bójú mọ́ kàtí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn pé mo mọ ìlú yẹn dáadáa. Ẹsẹ̀ lè ní oṣù bí mo sọ fún ẹni.
Ẹ bá wa sọ òyìnbó for the benefit of our ẹ bá mi sọ òyìnbó díẹ̀ torí àwọn tó ń wò wá tó jọ mọ èdè tó.
I know that town very well. I am a living experience. I know Bojumokta very well. It's between Mali and Algeria. It's the first border town. They are about exit Mali.
Wow.
Very deadly. Very deadly. And just that guy is saying the truth.
Really?
But if you don't know your way, you will die.
Hey.
I mean, that person will die. They will take your money. As in, ìyà tó wà níbẹ̀ yẹn. Ọ̀pọ̀ yẹn kó má ṣe mistake láti lọ gba Libya kó rọra face Morocco tó ń lọ yẹn jẹ́jẹ́ torí Morocco bẹ́ẹ̀. I'm talking from èmi ti gba route yẹn sí. I'm talking about since 1998.
Kàbíyèsí Ọlọ́run.
Since 1998.
Kàbíyèsí Ọlọ́run. Journey of no return. Thank you, driver. Journey of no return.
That is how I did it. That's in 1998. Africa.
So, Toby Loba, let me ask you this: are we saying now that those that even have opportunity to go by air don't know the advantage of what they've enjoyed?
Bro.
Because if you, let me land, because if you go by air and you land at a particular airport, you can declare yourself anything anyhow. But by going on the road, the danger is just too much.
It is.
Wow. What the fuck? Oh my God, everybody, ṣá bí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ ṣá. Oh my God, àyà mi dẹ̀ ṣe kì. Ah!
Do you know what? My brother?
Fuck.
Let me tell you.
Fuck.
You see the state that guy is.
Yeah. Look at another area. Can you see?
There's no value for
That's
life.
the bus I just opted from.
Nobody can take me now and say, come and cross this river. I will tell that person, you have better kill me.
Wow.
Why? Because I have gotten to Europe for over 20, going to 22 years, and I have known that there is value for life. There's a value for life. You don't play with your life.
The way the guy said it, my heart went beep.
Do you know what is on their head? Whatever it is, they will give it, but they want to arrive at Europe.
They don't care if they are going to die.
And
in
this
the
is the
process.
same
They
Europe
don't care.
they probably maybe end up from, by the time they get to Italy, maybe after they've given them their document, they'll get to London. And at the end of the day, it is still boils back to, we are still third class citizens here, even though it's an advantage. But yet, if only, now let me ask you this, Oluwatobiloba. Do we have the whole resources to have kept our people at home rather than taking that fucking journey that this young man is taking now? Because he's still a young man in his 40s. And somebody will say, let us listen to Obasanjo, let us listen to all these fucking old men.
My brother.
An 80-year-old man, we must listen to him. When a 40-year-old boy, a 40-year-old man is making in a journey of no return. Only Kusono come out there, the body
risk. Brother, we have more than enough to take care of our people. More than enough. If you watch that my comment, that was why I said it. That we keep warning this.
Let me say, when somebody say stop using the F word, what is in the F word? These are part of the problem that we have. Babawa, Yemi, Oluwo. There's nothing wrong with F word. What is F word? They are fucking in. We're talking about somebody's life now that is at stake. We are talking about a man of 40 years old, no children, is on a journey of no return, and you are telling me not to use the F word. What is the F word? F word is nothing. F word is nothing. What is F word? We are talking about somebody now that's called my heartbeat. Heartbeat me lost. Okay, and you're telling me not to use the F word. What is about the F word? What is there about F word? We are talking about somebody that is making a journey of no return. What is wrong with our people? So the F word now is more important than the man that is on a journey of no return. What are we talking here? I have been out for over 2 hours in a cold. I am comfortable now. But we are trying to prove to those at home that the reason why, look at the man that called now on the show. That's why I was trying to get a background of, Imbolowa, Imbolo Timbo. We put all this sentiment, not like we see, these are part of the reason why we see Imam Lenu, and at the end of the day, that's the fucking reason why we are where we are today. I'm fucking comfortable here. I've lived there for over fucking 22 years. I'm comfortable. The same time, tell me in Nigeria, but we go through this different route. This guy, Timon Basoro Nisin, Owulo through Olayomi, whatever. I came here through the air. So, what is the difference? Any to law through Olayomi, attend to law by plane, Moyatoni, but by a kuko to debiton law now. Toba Kunisin, Taloma report from family, particular no. Let's say to black journalists, let's say fuck it's not a big problem, but because of this culture thing, I feel respect our parents what is about fuck? I will not use that kind of word during a daytime show. You will never see me using that kind of word, and I always make sure I hold it back. But this is the early hours of the morning. And I don't expect our children to be up anyway. What is wrong about us? What is in our head? Fuck the politician. Fuck them. Fuck them once again.
Let me say a word. That person that just dropped that comment, stop using the F word. I'm going to add to your word, my brother. That person that just dropped that comment, stop using it. He's not just fuck. He's a bitch ass motherfucker.
A lot of children should not be watching by this time of the hours. That is it. It's late night broadcast.
The politicians.
He's a
bitch ass motherfucker. I said it with the whole of my mouth.
Hello, Jonathan Pai. F word, don't lo loson. Jonathan Pai. Go type in Jonathan Pai. Lori Google. Yeah, go back to our conversation. Yeah.
He won't say that word.
That guy can die and we will not even ask any more because sissy.
They don't bury them.
Let's go back to that journey here.
àwọn arábì yẹn wọn kì í consider anything. Ìgbà tí mo ń rìn yẹn mo ní battle axe tí mo ń lò dání nítorí ẹni tí bá téèyàn bá ṣe mí bíi tí bá take àwọn èèyàn máa ń wò pé mo máa ń go to because ọ̀nà yẹn wàá yá wàá dìdìbò lùkì ṣáà ni.
O máa di anything.
Ìgbà tẹ́mi wà ń bẹ̀ o máa lẹ́mìí ni ìgbà tẹ́mi ń rìn yẹn.
Go back to the bar. So English there because of the benefit of those that are watching that are not.
When I was on that journey,
yeah,
we have to do the trekking at night, my brother. Wow. When any Arab guy, either Algerian or Moroccan, block you inside the desert there, whatever you have to leave it on it. If it is a battle axe, if not, he will kill you. So you have to be the one to kill him first.
So whoever can attack each other first.
You have to, when you want to do that trekking, you have to just bam up yourself with the battle axe, with whatever UTC knife, just hold.
Because you don't know what all you can meet. Okay. All right, Jan, to follow me, Layo Shegone Oluwatobi, thank you very much so that we can just get another call. Sorry about that, I got to let you go. Let's get another caller coming through. Hello, good morning, caller from here.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning, go ahead. Please increase the volume from your end there so that we can hear you.
Because I was listening to you online and I tried to ask you things. Sorry, just a minute. Yeah, hello?
Yeah, and hey, you're better now because you're not putting your mouth in the earpiece. Now we can hear you better now. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't know, my English is...
No, nobody, they don't speak the way you don't speak. Nobody about your English. Who English help?
Yeah,
but we just want people make people just hear, people with the watch. Because we get Yoruba people and Igbo people with the watch. Who English help? The English way we don't speak this way put us into this problem. Don't worry about the way your English be. Just speak out the way we speak out.
Okay, no problem. The issue is, I don't know where to start from. Because these people, we are talking about, what are we talking about? These politicians, what they are doing to our people, even though I think the Yoruba people, the Nigeria people don't even understand what these people are doing.
They don't understand. You're right. They don't understand the damage where they don't do.
I'm a Nigerian. Let me say I'm a man because I'm over 40 now. I'm a man.
So we're in the same age bracket again. Another 40. Go ahead.
So you see, I was born. My parents are from Osun State.
Osun State. Okay.
Yeah. My father and my mother, but I was born in Ivory Coast.
Okay.
So I know about Ivory Coast, and I school in Ghana, I school in Lagos.
Okay.
You see? So I know about like 4 to 5 countries in West Africa before I came to Belgium. I'm in Europe now.
I can tell, I can see with your number, yes.
Yeah. So I have a lot of experience in Ivory Coast. Like what I'm trying to say is that in Ivory Coast, you see the boss you are showing.
Yeah.
They still have their own system. Since I was born, I was born in 79.
Wow. Almost.
And when I grew up,
we are the
like
age bracket.
7,
Yeah.
I
79,
met this boss system in Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast is the West African country. You see, and this country is far away from Nigeria. We cannot compare Nigeria to this country, but they have 24 hours light.
Like any country that doesn't have a light, there's no hope. It's as simple as that. Go ahead.
Okay, you see, and what I'm trying to say is that Nigerian people don't even know the value of light because they are lack of light. In this country, they have a lot of activities that people are doing because of this 24 hours light that they have. Even though if they give us, if we have light.
No verse, my brother. As people they inside that house, they operate with different businesses around the world because they get light. They sit down inside their room with a laptop and they are making money. I'm not talking about illegal money. They are doing businesses online business. But in a country where no get light, how you go do online business? And the small one where they do for Nigeria, they go call them Yahoo Yahoo. Not every one of them be Yahoo Yahoo now.
You are going so far. Don't go to the internet. I'm talking about the illiterate. Even though being illiterate, the benefit of light for those our people in the village, our people. I don't know how to say it. You know, I've spent a lot of country years in the French-speaking country. That's why my English.
No worry. Just speak the way we speak. Everything we allow for in this platform. Don't worry about the way they speak. We English help.
My point is, what I'm trying to bring out is that even though there are some people having money to buy only fridge, they can even have access to sell ice water, a lot of activity because you have light. Even though during the night there are some activities going on during the night because only you have light always.
Yeah, somebody just confirmed the thing where you talk. Say Ivory Coast get 24 hours electricity. One person where they watch us right now.
And that country, let me tell you, when you give the minimum to the people, when the government is stable,
yeah,
you know, you can with little things, people are happy in that country. Wow. I was born there. Now things are changing a little bit.
Yeah, because of bad government as well.
When I was when I was little in that country, let me tell you the real fact. With people, even the poor people, we have our Nigerian people, our Yoruba mothers. When they go back to Nigeria, let me tell you, when they go, we get into certain time, they say, "Oh, I'm getting old," or
they want to go back home, but they can't go back home. There's no home to go back to.
Go back to my country, Nigeria. Believe me, my brother, when they go back, they always run back.
Yeah, because the system is not working for them. And at the same time, we get so many of our elderly people waiting for Europe that cannot come back. Anyway, I'm going to let you go because I want to take more calls as well, but really appreciate that contribution. Let's go to New Jersey so that we can get, another caller from New Jersey. Hello, caller. Thank you very much, my brother Oluwatobi, for that contribution earlier on. Egbon's okay. My caller that is on now. Good morning. Okay, you gotta speak up. So I know there's a sound of the boss here, but let me just move to this side so that I can hear you. Yeah, go ahead. Ekabo Soreto. Eba wa so Gẹ̀ẹ́sì díẹ̀ so that kan lè láǹfààní àwọn tí ó jọ ń gbọ́ wa. Good morning. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
May God mighty Allah will be with you.
Thank you.
Yeah. May God mighty Allah will be with you.
Inshallah. Amen.
We will never live on a sin by special grace of God.
Amen.
Actually, when I couldn't sleep, I just look at my phone, saw you online.
Okay.
In fact, I was so confused. I don't know what to say to you. That to amplify you came to God. I commend all your life into the hand of God.
Thank you very much.
Special grace of God, and you never labor in faith.
Yeah, we can hear you. Where was your mouth before? It looks like you were sick. It looks like you were sipping some kind of drink there. Now we can hear you better now. I was struggling to hear you earlier on, but it looks like
you
much far better now. Go ahead.
Thank God for that. I'm very sorry for that.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
By the time I was listening to that guy calling from pool, I swear to God, I was crying here.
My heart was beating fast.
I was setting hairs here, God of mercy. God of mercy. Why our government is like this?
And the guy, that's why I have to ask, I have to ask him his background. He's a furniture worker.
I listen to everything. I swear, I was nearly crying here, but God, what's all this? In a Nigerian, why people kept a lot of money?
Yes.
Can you imagine, my brother? Then when somebody say you are using the fucking all this, I was just looking at it. I don't want to type anything, but I need to tell the guy, this take everything easy. Because by the time we should not do this, okay, now we say we should pray. Then one guy said the road is not good. Then we are talking about safe journey. How the journey is going to be safe when the road is not good?
Yeah.
When there's no light, why people are going to, okay, look at the time you are out now. I'm also out right now in United States. Everywhere is open. You are there right now showing us United Kingdom. 3 o'clock for work, you are going out. Who can do that when our home country?
You can't.
Can we do that in our country?
Never. 4:22 a.m. in Nigeria, which is about 5:22 now, is very risky.
I travel all the way from New Jersey 2 o'clock a.m. to South Carolina. Don't leave me in the car. Nothing have ever stopped me on the road. If my car does not have problem, I've never been stopped by anybody, by armed robber, by anything. Except police stop me by what? By to speed limits. Aside from that, you walk. I close to work at times 2 o'clock. I clock at times 1 o'clock. You come back home straight away without problem. Now, if last time lying, look at what you are doing over there right now. You are inside the train 3 o'clock, waiting for bus, enter the bus again. Who done that?
Somebody said that guy called wake him up from this. I said my heartbeat was like fast. Wow.
I said I'm crying here because I feel like it's 1992 or 1993. I was nearly go through that journey. I was nearly just remain like it's only God just save me. I was, because we have already done with everything, part with everything. But somebody just said no. I don't remember the reason why I didn't go with them. Most of them that are going today, Mr. Koiki, the guy was there today, we couldn't find him. I left Nigeria 4 years ago. We couldn't find him again. There was a time he used to call Nigeria. After we didn't hear him again.
It's gone. We don't know where he is. It's gone.
I know that's gone.
Yeah. Now let me just tap your brain, big uncle. The question is, with all the resources that we have, how come that our government refuse to do the right thing? How come?
That's my crying. Every time I remember Nigeria, my heart will beat. Why these people are so wicked like this? It's not that, let's assume we don't have resources, another thing. But you realize that somebody kept millions of naira. Why? What are they using it for? And they say, okay, let me quickly remind you, on the 23, Trump signed $600 relief for the whole United States. $600 relief. But because he lost the election, you understand? The way out. Now, when they told the people to him to sign, he refused to say, why not $2,000? What I'm saying, it's supposed to be standing. But they say, why not $2,000? No matter how the trick is, since now, if you see only small people come out to this guy, okay, if you don't want to give $2,000, why not offer 2-3 ways they are telling you? Why you don't come with $2,000? That means when the people need this money so that they can use it for Christmas, New Year, then you complain you don't sign it. Nothing like our age. Our age is of my age. It's going to be grandma. After my age in the United States of America, yes, 40 years old. It's a grandpa, it's a grandpa, it's a grandma. You can never, if you see them, they are not. That means it's a problem. You must have something. You must have a problem. Am I lying? Because at the age of 20, they get married already. Then before 20, our son they are married. Can you imagine that? We there for something. You have to get free. You never even settle. Because I realize that my age is my country. They are not settled yet. They are not settled yet. Please assume resources are not thing, but there's resources there. The only area I'm praying to you that may God Almighty be with you.
Thank you very much. Amen. Thank you.
And God interfere with this.
It will definitely, because enough is enough. God will definitely have to intervene, and we will finish up the job. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, we have just about 2 minutes, and then we will bring the broadcast to an end. I would like to appreciate everyone. We've proved again and again that those that are still in the support of this government is either you are still making a peanut, and that means you want every other Nigerians, to suffer just like that man that called us, which has been, I'm feeling cold, which is true, but I still have a bit of hope because I'm going home now. That guy is somewhere that his life is really, really at stake. I understand. Look, my hands are frozen, as you can see there. I'm struggling to move it. I need to buy my gloves tomorrow. So that when I'm going out on this journey like this, I can wear my gloves. But that guy is somewhere that is just hoping that it will get over. So when people say our politicians, that we are speaking to directly every day, do you know that even Showore said it, that a civil servant will have to work 33 years for them to make 1 month salary of a senator? And we have a young, let's even leave the sentiment of the Biafra and the Yoruba now. We have a young Nigerian that is somewhere where a politician does not care, even from his constituency, whether he's at home or not. Yeah, I need to get a glove. Yeah, I'm definitely going to pick up for it. Every time I forget is when I want to move out in the early hours of this morning, I realize I fucking love it. If somebody will say, don't use that F word again. I understand. So, but anyway, let's come back to the reality of it. Look at that young man. How many of them have done that journey, and we pray for him that, the journey will be successful for him. But we do know it's a very risk journey. Extremely risk. Just like Oluwatobi that also did the same journey some almost 98, which is about 22 years ago. Let us not be selfish. I understand a lot of you have this passion, especially those of you that probably, using a fake account and you love One Nigeria, but you love the way I talk. It's not about me, the way I talk. Let's consider millions of Nigerians outside. Do you know that Nigerians are illegal immigrants in Cairo? And you wonder, kilo are going to Cairo compared to what we have in Nigeria. What is in Oman? Even here in UK. If the country was working, thousands and millions of us will be living comfortably well within the little resources that we have at home. And this is what we need to understand. That we are not just doing this because of anything. We are doing it so that millions of people can understand that it's not about us anymore now. It's about the generation that will ask those questions. They will ask me and you. My brother, Liberia is better than Nigeria now. I have been to Liberia before. Okay. I leave everybody with peace. Even there are a lot of Nigerians in Ghana. I know. But those that are saying that we are ranting, when you get calls like that, I said I was cold. I was using that as the iMac. But now I'm using the guy as an iMac. We hope it will make it down there. But for every Nigerian that have gone through that journey, every politician will pay for it. Whether we create anarchy in the country, who cares? Because enjoy. That's why you think, you can continue. Some people will say the military has more power than us. We will wait till then. Some people say they will have backing of the foreign government. We'll wait till then. Something will eventually end Nigeria. Whatever it is, the Creator knows better. But when you look at that man that called, making that journey, let us understand that it is not about us anymore now. We don't want the next person to take that journey in another 10 years. Somebody took that journey 22 years ago, and somebody is still doing that same journey in another 22 years after my brother that called after him. Some of us are lucky. You probably got a visa, and the visa got you into that country safely. Now you are comfortable. You've been given residence after so many years as well. But now you think, we have hatred for Nigeria. No. We're talking about human lives now. Emma Wokwe, because you have the opportunity to enter the airplane and you arrive safely in that country, but after a few weeks and you decide, wow, I love this country, I'm not going back. Whether you arrive in Norway, whether you arrive in Australia, some of you traveled as a student and you've not returned back home. That is not my problem. But let us remember those that do not have that same opportunity as we speak right now. We want to end Nigeria peacefully. Nobody wants to go into any war or fight. But we know that even the Creator knows that the Fulani is not going to let us go. That is why the Creator is saying, let us prepare for the worst case scenario. I have a home to go to now, where I can go back home and make a tea, probably maybe, cold for about a few hours that I've been out, maybe 2-3 hours. I don't know how long I've been out, but I have a home to go back to. Do you know that millions of Nigerians don't have a home in their country? And you're telling me that we should keep one Nigeria? Millions of Nigerians are sleeping on the street of Lagos, street of Anambra, even in the northern part of the country. Do you know that we have the biggest IDP camp? And people say we are not at war. Do you know what is internal display people? That means there's a problem in that country and people are living as a refugee. So we would rather create that problem and scatter everything so that nobody's enjoying anything anymore. They cannot travel. Nobody can do anything until we resolve a new nation. If that is going to be the problem for you and that is why you hate us, so be it. Sorry, I won't take any more calls because I'm going to end the broadcast just right now. Thank you very much for staying tuned. I'll be back at 12 p.m. when we continue Nigeria at the verge of breakup. Think about the innocent Nigerians that have caught up because they were born in Nigeria. Compare your children that are at home enjoying right now with those in Nigeria that do not have hope. And on that note, I greet everybody. I salute everybody. My name is Olayomi Koiki, and I'll be back again at 12 p.m. Enjoy the rest of the evening, or good morning to those of you in Nigeria. Good morning to those of us in London. I love everybody. I say bye for now and have a very good morning. Koiki Media. Bye for now.